This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He told his team this week that this is what he envisioned for them this season. Even though they lost the first game of the year, they have reeled off 5 straight wins, and he understands this team has what it takes to be special. Putting that adversity and that challenging start to the season behind them, they have what it takes to make big noise here starting today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Sooners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Headed outside. It's Dickey. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Left side is Carter. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. They got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting there and being physical and getting that guy on the ground.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Lost go up top on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a third and long. Back to pass, it's Hammond. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff to Xavier. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Carry-On. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And, man, this is exactly how you wanted to script this game. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, do a nice job in special teams. Now you get that first down. The juices are flowing. Everybody's feeling confident now. The offense is feeling good. I look, Jesse, for them to open it up now. Try to create an explosive play. They got some of that momentum early.
Yeah, and this is what coaches...
Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Mateer. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Looking to throw on third. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Second down, going to throw it. Right side, it's Carpenter. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Just keep slinging it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Second down to the air. Rush is on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. He gets a block. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give is to Williams. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, it's Dickey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Out wide right, it's Carter. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
Left side is Eakin. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Right side, it's Simmons. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
To throw, it's Hammond. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Straight ahead, it's Blaylock. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Caught on the RPO. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Sets his feet. It's Mateer. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Defense not showing press coverage. The give is to Williams.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock. Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down. Still going.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Quick give. It's Dickey. Finding some room. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run with Joyner. They put the brakes on it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Swamped immediately.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He's looking to throw. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The run inside. It's Blaylock. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the 1st down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Hauls it in. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 18 team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Eagles with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field.
The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Running inside. It's Blaylock.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Blaylock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Sooners will punt this one away. They boot it away on 4th down. Looks it in. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Out wide right, it's Simmons. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's complete on the right side. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one after their own 37. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hits inside. It's Dickey. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some length.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sategna. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Look out! He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz. Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense. Did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Bentley. They're all over him. for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Avent. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
2nd down, going to throw it. Under pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 29, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Dickey. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.